Okay, so today I'm talking about what I use for my artwork as far as the pens, pencils, felt tip. So I'm gonna go from left to right kind of here. So some of my inks, they will cover up any markings on the page. So that's where this one comes in, the Pigma Micron. And this was the smallest one I could get when I went into the store. They do have one smaller one. I have one somewhere. Seem to have lost it. It's tiny. But anyways, so yeah. It's archival. I can erase over it. I can put watercolor over it. It's great. It never comes off. This is a Uni Kuru Toga. This is a mechanical pencil 0.03 millimeters. It was the first one that I found that did have that narrow of lead, and I use it daily with 2H high uni lead. I've never seen it, or at least I've never dealt with it smudging. It just sticks and then erases cleanly. So anyways, and then I have a few erasers. I have I think this one's made by Mono. It's got, I think it's 38 corners. So really accurate. Stedler, just a big white eraser that I can use to take anything off. And then I have a Mono Zero for little tiny fine details. So, okay, into the fountain pens. So, you have different nib types, you have different filling types. So there are piston fillers, there's cartridge converter pens, where they'll use either a cartridge or a converter, which I will show you in just a moment. And there's some that have it just built in, like the Pilot Varsity, which is a fairly affordable, they're like $3, disposable. You can get them at, I think you can even get these at Staples. So this is the Pilot Varsity. And so right here I have a Pelikan Twist. Got this one over Christmas when they had a sale. It was $10. Really, really high quality pen. Having some technical difficulties here. So this is a cartridge converter. My problem with them, you only have that little tiny ink capacity, which comes out to like 0.5 milliliters. And then, but really nice nibs. So, not very much capacity, great for inks that you need for like a minute. So, and then I have this one out. This is a TWSBI Eco. This is a piston filler. It's all built in. Fairly large ink capacity, all the way from there into the feed. So that's so you can see all the inner workings. This one is another version of a piston filler, just a Narwhal Scheukel. So same mechanisms on the inside, different brand. I like their nibs a lot more, except for this one. This one I think has a medium or a fine. I do prefer the double broad with Narwhal because it gives me those nice big thick lines. This is a vacuum filler like I had in the video actually yesterday. And so the one I had in the video yesterday was filled. So basically it creates a vacuum, or it pushes all the air out. And then you push it down, so it creates a vacuum there. Then it hits the end, and it pops the vacuum, sucks up the ink. So this one I can actually dismantle. So goes all the way up, and then just like that. So I just haven't gotten new, double broad nibs for this one or the Scheukel, or the Scheukel. I do believe that these are like the same pen body. They just made the different filling method. So, and this is a fine nib. You can kind of see it there. It's a little narrower. You also have stub nibs, which this is a 1.1 millimeter stub, I believe. Yeah, 1.1. And with Birmingham Pen Company Burley Wood, which is a beautiful brown and yellowy ink. Kind of sounds gross, but it's beautiful to write with. So, and then it creates wider downstrokes and narrower cross strokes. So, this is basically what I use. I kind of switched a little bit more to the Narwhal pens just because they have the broader nibs. They're a little bit pricier than the TWSBIs. TWSBIs will run about $32. Narwhal usually runs between $50 to $60, all the way up to, they have some that I don't understand why they sell them at this price point, except for the lacquer that's used. They're like $800, but they're a cartridge converter pen, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a high-end pen. So, anyways, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and check out coldbrewart.com if you'd like to help support me. I do have more coming in the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that, and hope you have a good weekend.